Alright. And swipe, swipe, swipe.
Is that necessary?
Pulling up the menu now.
What are you trying to do?
Alright. I was just doing some audio syncing stuff.
Oh,
so,
okay. You can go with intro.
Alright, guys. So we are back. Whoa. Zoomed out too far there. We are going to go ahead and do the Forge a Tool to Climb the Walls of Castle Kanata. This is our last mission in Act 1 before we can move the story along. So, heading there now.
And what have you been doing in the meantime?
So I just liberated one of the bases, got a cool upgrade skill point. I made a cool haiku, which got me something. I don't remember what it upgraded. But, anywho, just increased my bow capacity, increased my kunai capacity, all sorts of stuff.
You should show the mustache thing that you got too.
Oh yeah! Upgraded, I got another helmet. Oh, and I got another thing armor. Shit. Well, that sucked. Failed the standoff. It was the first one I failed all game. I was just trying to, like, fill up my resolve and then dash, but guess that's not gonna work.
You're just gonna get on your horse and get out of there?
Yep. That's not my horse! Ah! Wow.
Oh, you're in combat, so you can't call your horse.
How speciesly insensitive of me, thinking all horses look the same.
Dude, not only that, but you know how many times you've gotten your horse nearly killed? Like, he's been shot several times, you've stabbed him so many times.
I'm just trying to mount
Oh,
him.
now there's a fucking bear.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Finish what you're doing, bear. Okay.
Nice shot.
Bro, I just saved you from a fucking bear.
Well, obviously he didn't care about the bear.
Now
or
he's gonna be
anywhere.
a Care Bear. Boom.
Really?
Yeah.
So, oh, you're still escaping.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm not too far off course though.
I don't know. It's you're 400 kilometers or 400 meters away.
Yeah. All right.
So this
Let's
game
go and get
has
the house.
inspired me to re-download Shogun 2 Total War on my desktop. So I'll be playing some of that later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so now that I'm safe.
Oh yeah, we want to see the mustache.
Yosemite Samurai! Or, I don't know, Colonel Sanders?
No, I like Yosemite Samurai.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in on that any further? Like your character with it on? We use that as like a screenshot for the intro.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not right now, anyway.
Aw. Another freaking standoff. Just plow. There you go.
They offered me a standoff. I chose the ride-off option.
They were like, what just happened here? Fallen outpost, Mongol territory. Is your wind still blowing? Okay, which one should you go left still?
Yeah, I thought I was.
The natural video game explorer in you really makes this wind mechanic not function well.
Yeah, that's why I do good with, like, freaking, waypoints.
You need that constant reaffirmation that you're going the right way.
Well, just to know when I've gotten there. Because I'm like, ooh, shiny location.
Well, yeah, but you can see when you've gotten there because it tells you how close you are.
A little, like, faded yellow thing in the background versus, like, oh, the waypoint disappeared. Two different things.
I think this is just fine.
You just like the immersion.
I do. I'm looking forward to doing my playthrough later and getting to experience some of this. Birdie!
Alright, I'm gonna search for whoever in a minute, but...
Oh, is he gonna take you into like a Mongol pack?
I don't know where he's taking me. I think I have to get off my horse.
Maybe. It looked like he banged into the wood, too.
You son of a bitch.
Are you where you're supposed to go? Maybe go in there. Hey, you got some steel. If you remember with the crafting stuff, steel was kind of a big deal for the major upgrades. So I think, what was it, either armor upgrade or a weapon upgrade? It was a big deal.
Oh well, I'll find where that was supposed to lead me in a minute. Let's go back this way.
Are you where you need to be right now, though?
Yeah.
There's something shiny on that over there.
And there are also people screaming like nuts.
The nearby battle. You just jumped right into it. You're supposed to investigate, Micaiah. I guess that's a friendly archer in the background.
Yes.
It also looked like you could take those arrows off the wall there.
Yep. Oh, well, I guess my arrows are
You're already full.
You know who else is full of arrows? That guy.
Literally. It even said he was. Shoot him in the butt. Shoot. Oh, he came down. Yeah, I feel like they deflected or something. Like he just didn't take those shots.
God. Like, the spear guys are definitely like my worst case of dealing with.
You seem very fixated on trying to kill them with an arrow versus just fighting them.
Now he's not full of arrows. You're welcome, dude.
Oh, it was Yuna helping you. Good to see you again, babe.
He taco brick.
Did you make a taco joke?
Mm-hmm. You're not it.
Oh, now I want tacos. You know, I was very disappointed the last time I got tacos because I got it from Moe's Southwest Grill. Could not believe how shitty those tacos were. And they're usually good. Like, I've had great food from Moe's. Like, their burritos are pretty damn good. But never again. And what sucks?
No mo from Moe's.
No more. Well, what's extra terrible about it is my favorite taco place. They're not doing Uber Eats. They're on Grubhub, and I refuse to do Grubhub.
Grubhub's delivery fees are outrageous.
They are. It's like $8 in some cases for a delivery fee. Uber Eats now, the most I pay is like $4.50, I think. And some places are still free delivery in our area. So yeah, my favorite taco place is a place called Barbaritos, and they have fantastic salsas that you could have added to their stuff. I think they do pork once a week. Their spicy chicken is really, really good. They even have a turkey option, which I thought was unusual. The turkey's not that great, it's dry. But their chicken options are fantastic, and their beef options are really good too. And I really want tacos from there, because everything's fresh and tasty and just really good.
I love how, like, we're, like, finding this dude, like, in the middle of a fucking battlefield full of slaughtered soldiers, and you're like, his name sounds like taco. Let me tell you about my taco preferences.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I want tacos now.
You really talk us down a rabbit hole there.
Well, Taco Bell's not been cutting it for my taco cravings lately.
That's because it's like the McDonald's of tacos.
Well, it literally is the McDonald's of tacos. And ever since Barbaritos shut down in downtown Knoxville, there's just been no, like, I can't say there's a single place where I'm, like, excited to get tacos from at this point.
Next you're gonna see Yuna and be like, man, I really want some tuna.
I haven't had a tuna fish sandwich in a while, actually. Well, and you know what's the reason why is that it's so expensive to get the tuna that I like, because I've got to get the tuna in olive oil because I hate water-based tuna.
Ugh, you're gross.
No, I'm not, dude. Oil-based tuna tastes so much better.
Does not, my friend.
Yes, it totally does.
You don't fix your tuna right then.
What do you mean? I don't fix it right. Like, how do you fix tuna?
I put little bits of nuts and relish in it, and sometimes grapes. And maybe just a slab of mayo, make it like creamy. And that serves as your oil base, so you don't fucking need it slathered in this stuff, saturated in it.
No. So I agree with the mayo, because I do put mayo in mine.
And you can leave the nuts out. Sometimes I don't like the nutty texture, but sometimes I just like. There was a point where I was really poor in life, and tuna was a really like healthy / cheap option. It's a little bit more expensive nowadays, but it served the purpose it needed to as a serving of protein. And after a while of just eating that stuff, like your body's just craving like texture because it's all just mush.
What kind of tuna are you eating?
I mean, like. It's too soft. Like I needed to crunch.
Gross, dude.
That's not gross.
So how I prepare my tuna? One, start with good like olive oil based tuna. Throw some mayo in there. I like to do salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and some lemon juice. Or if I don't have lemon, I'll do some lemon pepper in there.
Oh yeah, I do use salt and pepper too.
That's a very simple way of doing it. Sometimes I'll put some chopped onion in there. I have done the pickle before, or like the relish, so I do agree with that. But yeah, so actually what we used to make when I was with my ex-wife, we used to remember those panini things we used to make?
Yeah.
Like those were great. Like so we would take English muffins, and we'd put the tuna concoction that I'd make into the English muffin. And from there, we'd put it into a waffle press, and we would just make like these little tuna fish paninis out of them. And those were fantastic. Those were some of my favorite meals when we would do those little sandwiches.
All right, so I gotta go kill these guys so I can set the hostages free, Greg.
Yes, you do.
Or, since it's Japanese, are they hostages? Instead of Hokage.
Now you're just making fun of the culture again.
That's not making fun of the culture.
Typical Micaiah, cultural insensitivity.
Just making a pun.
You're being insensitive.
Hostage, Hokage, Hostage. It makes sense.
What was that?
I have no clue.
That was, well, whatever it was a great dodge.
Fuck you.
I love the sticky bomb. I think they're my favorite weapon in this game. But did I mention earlier that the PS4 apparently doesn't actually play in true 4K?
Yeah.
Even us, I mean, we're using my PS4 Pro, and I found that out. The Xbox One, whatever the newest Xbox version is, that actually does 4K. So when I was looking,
this version of Xbox, like Xbox 360 was the console to have versus PS3, but that switched on this generation of consoles.
yeah. Well, I've always appreciated the consistency out of a PlayStation system. Like I've never had a bad PlayStation before. Well, no, that's not true. My first PlayStation broke on me. I had an original PlayStation when it first came out, and I don't know if the drive or the reader on it stopped playing after about 9 months of owning it. But I just like my first PlayStation shit out on me.
I'm not gonna lie, that totally, I didn't even realize he was an enemy. Like, I just walked up to him and it was like, assassinate. I was like, oh, sure. Thanks.
They're like, what was that? Oh, it's another one of those rescue
Shit.
missions. Throw kunai. That's what, because that seems to be a better like stun thing. Like I don't know if I would use them as a trying to kill you weapon. I think I would use them as a hey, I want to stagger you for a second, so I can more easily chop you apart. There you go, nice move.
Ooh, a shiny.
I was hoping that was going to get you some more kunai. Honestly, I think the kunai probably, when I do my playthrough, I think it's going to be one of my most used, I need to get myself out of trouble weapons.
It has become super handy. It's just one of those things where, like, you have to, like, hold this to bring up this menu type thing. Like, this is L2, and then you can switch between, and then over here, circle, so you can pick what you want to throw.
Yeah.
And then R1, you got to pick your stance and yeah. And then R1 and L1 do different stuff.
I'll figure it out when I do my playthrough. I've been trying to pay attention when most of the learning was happening in this game. I was pretty drunk.
You were also just been using it to roast me. So, where am I going now?
What do you mean? I've not been roasting you, Makai. I've been taking very good care of you.
I mean, you did buy us this game. What am I doing now?
Lead the peasants back to the forge. So, follow the wind!
I just need to quit checking my map and start hitting the wind.
I would do the standoff. Or not. That was a very inconvenient duck. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. Nice job.
God damn it. Fucking archer and stun me.
So, there's a lesson out of this one, Micaiah.
There
There you go. It did go really fast. I was surprised that it crapped out on you like that.
Okay. Well, let's see. I definitely don't have any throwables. Yeah, so let's see if I can restock with anything in here.
Yeah, this mission seems to be definitely the challenge
Okay, well, I
level
got
has
3
increased.
kunai. That's...
I guess you could say you had a keen eye.
yeah. Whoa,
Did
what
she
the...
just walk through fire?
Okay, at least she's not being fucking tacked.
Jesus. How could you expect to save these people if they can't save themselves?
Well, Greg, we all know women have no sense of direction.
Oh no, let's not start getting sexist now.
Totally joking. Don't think that way.
Ugh, Kaya, you're just being such an asshole during the place. Stand off, stand off, stand off! Thank you. Good job, Micaiah. And immediately to the face. What are you gonna do? Yeah, the kunai is just super effective.
It does not have a good long range, though.
Well, I mean, if it did, I mean, that would make it too overpowered. But these archers are causing you a lot of trouble at this point. Oh, they're both archers! Nice job. There you go.
Oh, alright.
It's my boy, Micaiah. So you got some arrows back. You got a little bit of stuff going. Really wish you can get more weapons back.
Yeah, I wish the throwables got refilled a little earlier. I bet that's one of the charms.
Yeah, like you more easily find the collectibles.
Well, the
The
throwables.
throwables.
Yeah.
What you
Where's
doing?
the wind?
It's telling you to go left.
Yeah, but left over there, it was not blowing where I was standing.
Alright, so this is, I guess, the next section. See if there's a standoff option. I bet this would be also a lot easier to do with a mouse. Trying to control the whatchamacallit, the arrow. Bow. Whatever. Someone's in trouble.
I'm trying. Go, go, go.
Nice catch.
Damn.
Whoa, they got you fast.
Like, it's like, oh, your health's low, and I'm like, okay, I'll heal. Slice, 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 slice.
Oh no, take you back to this again. The kunai's in the next room. Was in this room. Oh, I guess it's not there anymore. Well, hopefully the enemies aren't there anymore.
Yeah, maybe it kept my progress in that regard.
I would hope so. That'd
It
be
has
pretty
been
brutal.
doing that a lot.
You know what's funny? Oh no. He's dead. Well, you know, if you were to ever, if this was like a real person moving around, right? The amount of just random weird maneuvers that you make in this game doesn't make any sense. Like everyone, like in 1 second you'll be running around in circles just because you're trying to figure out what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
bamboo.
Oh, well, I avoided a shit ton of enemies that way.
Oh, I guess you didn't have to go up there. Okay, well, I guess you still have to go towards the trouble.
Yeah.
Are you crouching for a reason?
It's sneaky and less noticeable by enemies.
Okay, but I don't think there are enemies in this particular area.
Yeah, well, you know what? I never do either, Greg, and then they all just fucking gang up on me and kill me. So,
Oh, okay. So your PTSD's getting triggered? It's an old lady!
sometimes old ladies are evil.
I don't think that's the case here. But you gotta speak to Taka.
I got the taka. Okay.
I think you've about had it for the night.
With these, like, missions of protecting people, yeah.
Well, that's a new element that popped up in the last few episodes. It definitely seems like it's a lot more challenging than just some of the standard stuff.
I gotta go find you now.
Although I do like that they announce when one of the people are about to get hit by having that red icon over the enemy.
Yeah, so, again, going back to Assassin's Creed in the new trilogy that you haven't played yet, there's these dudes that, it's a leveling system, and so if someone's too high level for you, where, like, it's next to impossible to kill them, and you're gonna die if you try and face them, they put a similar logo over them, and that's what I thought that was at first. And I was just like, crud.
I thought that was a thing for some of the older ones too, though. Like, I feel like that was in Assassin's Creed 2 or one of them.
Oh. That literally warned me right beforehand. And it's always a fucking spear go. I can't wait till I have a stance. It's effective against spear people.
I think you rely a little too much on your bow at close range, though. Because it seems like you waste a lot. Was that Yuna? Oh, Yuna's back!
Found Yuna.
I think she saved your ass there. Your ass. Saved your ass. Kyle.
Alright, there we go. I guess I really escaped that one by the gin of my teeth.
Oh, that was still bad. Your pun game has been weak again.
I don't know how much it is weak as you just never give me credit for puns.
I give you credit when they're good.
You never think a pun's good. That's the whole point of a pun.
I think you've had some funny ones. We've had one or two funny ones on our last session. This session, maybe a little.
Yeah,
Maybe
I still feel bad about the road one.
Yeah, dude. Oh. Yeah. The things you say sometimes.
I don't ever say stuff like that. There's just the only pun that came to my mind at the moment, and it was a trail of dead bodies.
Are you where you're supposed to be?
Yeah, but I want to go get those supplies before I trigger a...
Oh, you got more enemies to kill, it looks like.
No, those are my allies coming in.
Well, no, they're saying there's more enemies around. Oh, never mind. I guess they patrolled away.
I wonder what he's going to have them do at the forge.
Probably they have to make the climbing equipment. It's probably...
Oh, duh. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be like spiky gloves or spiky shoes or something.
I bet it's a grappling thing that
like
I can...
grappling hook?
Yeah, I can swing it up there and then...
That's possible.
I wouldn't doubt the boots, though.
That's Yuna! That's not Yuna. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, so you got to get them back to the forge. So basically, you just saved another round of peasants.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where there it is. Okay.
I'm trying to mop up all the peasants around here so they can make you some stuff.
Yeah, because you know, if there's anything saving their life is worth, it's indentured servitude.
Yeah, you've been going the wrong way. In fact, in this particular case, you were even able to see where you were supposed to go because there's an icon on the screen.
No, there's not.
Well, there was earlier.
Although...
I'm liking the lighting change. Well, no, I guess it's just the day's changing. It's afternoonish, sunset.
I'm gonna come grab this shiny stuff real quick.
Oh, well, you're back at. It looks like you're back at the safe zone at least. I don't see any more. I don't think any enemies were around here.
Well, tell you what. I don't hear any.
Yeah, because this is the safe zone. Ooh, wait, no, that's an enemy. Shot. How long can you hold that before it forces you to release?
About that long.
Okay. Yeah. That was a peasant. Don't kill the peasants. Alright, let's get the peasants home. That was a lot of damage. I didn't expect it to do that much when it blew up. I knew it was going to be like an area of effect thing, but that was a huge hit.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a good shot on my end. Like, it was pretty far off the marker.
Looks like there's a bunch of supplies under that house.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not a lot, but there was some.
Here's the forge! Finally.
I still think it's interesting that your character slowly gets dirtier and dirtier the more your missions go. It was an unexpected little gem for this game.
Yeah. Alright. Taka, do you have enough people?
This is taking forever.
Alright, so it looks like they're gonna get started to work, and then I'm gonna have to kill, like, the last handful of enemies.
Well, that makes sense. You just, you know, I guess it's like a three-parter mission. Like the first two parts were rescue the people. Now the people are doing the work for you, and you're gonna go murder some more people. Oh, okay. Coming to you now.
Oh, shoot.
See, like, that's the perfect time for, like, a sticky bomb or something.
Yep.
There you go. I think you just need to defend the people in there while they're working on stuff, maybe? So it's just like a...
Yeah. That was close.
Yeah, because you had two spear boys attacking you. Nice shot.
Shit.
Oh, he's going for the people.
No! Ah!
Just in time.
Damn.
Looks like they had
The lighting gets really hard to see what the fuck I'm doing in like those crowded like low light moments.
Well, it looks like you're on the second wave.
Yeah.
Nice shot. I didn't realize that was a bad guy. I thought that was one of the peasants.
Oh shit, they brought dogs.
Yeah, I said that earlier. Get the hide. There's Yuna.
Shit, fucking god.
This is brutal. How many waves do you have to fight off? It's like the third one.
I just don't like how crowded it gets in here with these camera angles.
I agree. It is extremely hard to see. That looks like a boss, though. Maybe a boss. I don't know. Oh no! Mongol archers! Of course they're gonna surround it. There's just, it's like classic Mongol stuff, right? Always surrounding people with archers.
Fuck you. God damn it. Give me like 2 seconds to draw my bow.
I would just rush them.
I'm trying.
Like, I mean, I honestly wouldn't even use my bow against these guys. I would just rush them with the sword. It seems like they can't really stop you once you close distance. I think you may have made it through. You're probably gonna have to do like some boss guy.
Oh shit.
Alright, so this is just another regular wave, but they've got animals.
Yeah, but I gotta get him.
Looks like Yuna did it, or like unseated him or whatever. Untriggered him.
Yep.
Nice. I think he was about to swing too. He was winding up. I really like that they did a good job of getting like a somewhat authentic looking Mongol soldier too, because some of the uniforms and whatnot that you see is actually pretty similar to what they actually wore during this era. And actually, if you watch the show on Netflix, Marco Polo, it was a very stylized version of the Marco Polo's time with Kublai Khan and on the Silk Road. Very, very cool series to watch. I really like how they took a European story and they put kind of like an Asian spin or Asian feel on it.
I didn't even know Marco Polo was an actual real person.
Yeah. You didn't have to study him in school?
No.
Yeah, it was a famous, so he was a Venetian trader. There is some question as to whether or not he was a real person, because there have been some historical data that's been said he may not have been. But the general consensus, right, is still that he was an actual human, and, his stories are mostly true, because he wrote about his experiences on the Silk Road. And that was what was, very interesting about it, because it was really one of the first time that Westerners were exposed to what was going on in the Orient. And yes, referring to that region as the Orient is accurate and not racist. If I were to call them something else, that would be. And you just shot Yuna again.
She moved.
I think you guys are having some problem with unity. No? Not a funny pun?
No, Greg. Tea is a big part of Asian culture. You don't make fun of her tea.
Okay, so this guy is definitely a boss character. Are you gonna try to sticky bomb him? Ooh, didn't even have to.
I kunai'd him.
But yeah, the show Marco Polo, I mean, you see a lot of similar clothing and attire that the Mongols are wearing in that show. But of course there's no samurai, because they're still fighting the Chinese at the time. They hadn't started all this.
I think that how elaborate like outfits back in the day were pretty cool.
Yeah. I am curious if the color combinations, or well, not necessarily the color combinations, but the vibrance of the colors were as accurate as they are depicted in movies and video games.
Because of dye formula being chemically enhanced nowadays.
Yeah. I've seen some actual samurai armor though, or not like. Actually, no, I have seen actual samurai. We used to, when I lived in Florida, they actually used to take us to museums, and they would have shows that would go through the country, and we got to see some of the soldiers, the terracotta army. We got to see some of those soldiers, and we got to see some of the jade work and whatnot. And part of one of the shows that they did, they actually had samurai armor showing up in one of them. And I don't think it was authentic like to that period, but it was a recreation of it. And it was gorgeous, gorgeous armor.
All right, so
was that the end? Oh my God, that was the end.
That was a long.
This is a 40-minute episode. This is one of our longer ones. So.
But it does make sense that being the end of Act 1, it would cause a longer mission.
Yeah. Ooh. I want to see his scar.
Yeah. Now that it's a big story mission, I really want to watch this.
Oh, he's not happy because you've been using assassination techniques. Alright guys, well that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Again, I'm sorry that it's been a longer one, but it's been a fun one. We've had a lot of stuff going on, and that's probably going to be our last recording for the evening, so we'll come back with a few more episodes down the road, but you guys won't know the difference because it'll be several weeks out before we even get here. So thank you guys for watching. Please again like and subscribe below, and we will see you next time.
Thanks guys. Bye.